Good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. This report is wild, people. Pay attention to the whole thing. Watch to the end. I've got some more receipts coming at the end after we go through this initial article. And if you're new, please subscribe, but do share this. So out of political, we only care about damaging Donald Trump. Inside the New Hampshire campaign to persuade Democrats to vote for Nikki Haley. Now, understand that this is much bigger than New Hampshire. We're starting here. Concord, New Hampshire. At a rally in New Hampshire this week, Donald Trump railed against liberal efforts to infiltrate the state's upcoming Republican primary, accusing Democrats and never-Trump conservatives of conspiring to elect Nikki Haley. This will show you the depths at which Nikki Haley is willing to go as a World Economic Forum plant in this election to take out Donald Trump, to eliminate him. On its surface, it sounded a lot like now this is political, okay? On its surface, it sounded a lot like another of Trump's conspiracy-laden tirades. But in reality, the former president wasn't off the mark. In recent months, a handful of left-leaning groups have popped up across New Hampshire with the goal of persuading the state's undeclared voters, who make up 42% of the voting population and are eligible to vote in either party's primary, to back Haley. They also had a campaign previously this summer to get Republicans to then register as undeclared so they could vote for Nikki Haley as well. This is disgusting. One of those groups, Primary Pivot, is run by Robert Schwartz, a liberal activist who has spent his career countering Democratic backsliding in countries across Latin America. Backsliding, I mean, it is a religion, people, at this point, okay? He said, get this, if Trump poses an extraordinary threat to American democracy, they're using the democracy again, we're a constitutional republic. It's a vast difference, people. It's not small. As many liberals and left-leaning independents believe, then those same voters should embrace extraordinary methods to stop him. And in New Hampshire, Schwartz believes the most effective tactic to stop Trump is for liberal and independents to vote for Haley. And this is carrying on all over, from her donors to who is actually voting for this woman. We only care about damaging Donald Trump, said Schwartz. For better or for worse, the only thing you can do if you really want to stop Trump is to vote for Haley. Let me repeat that. For better or for worse, the only thing you can do if you really want to stop Trump is to vote for Haley. You need to understand the stakes in this one. Now, he admits here he spends limited focus on getting the Democrats to switch. I mean, they got 3,500 Democrats to switch to undeclared, but they spent about 2,000 to send a text message to 38,000 people. So they actually had a close to 10% response off this. But our focus has been on the 130,000 undeclared voters who voted in the 2020 Democratic primary. So again, that's 130,000 who are undeclared but are actually Democrats. Now, they're planning on doing this in other states. This is why this is of such urgency that you share this message out in some way, shape, or form.
Conservative Democrat, I don't care. The fact is we're going to have a record turnout here, and if everybody that can vote comes out and votes, there's no doubt Nikki Haley's going to win.
To further prove just how left-leaning Nikki Haley is, she is going to now attend a New York City fundraiser with a Hakeem Jeffries donor. And I've stated before that she is Hillary Clinton 2.0, and here you go. Here's a major Clinton donor giving to who? Nikki Haley. I have to commend Laura Lummer for getting the receipts on this, but here she is. Look at this, $13,200 from this Reed Zeising. Of course, he was educated at Harvard, so there is that. I mean, we've seen that nothing good is coming out of Harvard lately. And here's another big Democrat donor, Elliot Badson. Badson is the owner of Factory Motor Parts, and his wife, Marlis Badson, owns a shoe company called Pumps and Company. The Badsons have donated over $159,000 to Haley this cycle alone. $159,000 this cycle alone, people. Badson and his wife have also funded radical Democrats like Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, even supporting Klobuchar's failed run for president back in 2020. And here you can see the receipts for that Laura Lummer has also pulled. So all these are super PACs for Nikki Haley, or also Nikki Haley for president. And here you can see that the Badsons donated to Amy Klobuchar. So look, folks, don't kid yourself for a second, and you have to let every conservative voter know, because we don't only need to defeat Nikki Haley, because that at this point is guaranteed. We need to destroy her and any movement within the Republican Party that would prop up Democrats to run as Republicans. Please check out my sponsor, MyPillow. That's right, MyPillow.com. Promo code Lumberjack for big savings. And we'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.